Marlene Dietrich, Jean Gabin, two names synonymous with Hollywood's golden age. She, the German-born femme fatale, captivated audiences with her smoky gaze and sultry voice. He, the ruggedly handsome Frenchman, embodied a raw masculinity that set hearts aflutter. Their paths crossed in the glamorous, tumultuous world of 1930s cinema, igniting a passionate affair that would leave an enduring mark on Hollywood history. This is their story. A story of love and longing, of ambition and heartbreak, played out against the backdrop of a world on the brink of war. Their romance was the stuff of legend. He, the brooding hero with a soulful gaze. She, the ultimate siren, radiating allure and intelligence. Their chemistry, both on screen and off, was undeniable. But their love story was far from a fairy tale. It was a tumultuous affair fueled by passion and plagued by complications that would ultimately leave both stars irrevocably changed. Fate, it seemed, had a plan for Marlene Dietrich and Jean Gabin. Their paths first crossed in Paris, the City of Lights, in the mid-1930s. She, a rising star in Hollywood, was visiting the French capital, a place she held dear. He, already a major film star in France, was drawn to her magnetic presence. The details of their first meeting remain shrouded in a certain mystique. Some accounts suggest it was at a party hosted by a mutual friend, the air thick with champagne bubbles and whispered conversations. Others placed them at a chic cafe, their eyes locking across a crowded room. Regardless of the setting, one thing is certain: sparks flew. Dietrich, known for her captivating charm and sharp wit, found herself drawn to Gabin's rugged masculinity and undeniable charisma. He, in turn, was enchanted by her elegance, intelligence, and air of sophisticated worldliness. Their connection was immediate, a palpable electricity that crackled between them. It was the beginning of a passionate affair that would consume them both, leaving an indelible mark on their lives and careers. The early years of their romance were marked by stolen moments and clandestine rendezvous. Dietrich, bound by her Hollywood contracts, was often separated from Gabin, who was building his career in France. Yet the distance only seemed to intensify their longing. Letters filled with longing and whispered desires became their lifeline. Transatlantic voyages filled with anticipation and the promise of reunion became commonplace. Their love affair defied the geographical distance, fueled by a passion that knew no bounds. The looming shadow of World War II added another layer of complexity to their relationship. As Europe stood on the precipice of conflict, their romance became intertwined with the political turmoil of the times. Despite the challenges they faced, the distance, the war, the pressures of their respective careers, their love endured. It was a testament to the depth of their connection, a bond forged in passion and tested by circumstance. By the late 1930s, both Dietrich and Gabin were at the pinnacle of their careers. Dietrich, having cemented her status as a Hollywood icon, was one of the highest-paid actresses in the world. Gabin, hailed as the French Clark Gable, was a cinematic force in his own right. Their romance, once a closely guarded secret, became increasingly difficult to conceal. Hollywood, with its insatiable appetite for gossip, was abuzz with rumors of their affair. Paparazzi stalked their every move, eager to capture a glimpse of the glamorous couple together. Their relationship wasn't without its challenges. The cultural differences between the German-born Dietrich and the working-class Parisian Gabin were evident. She, accustomed to the glitz and glamour of Hollywood, found his disdain for the trappings of fame perplexing at times. He, in turn, struggled to reconcile his desire for a simple life with the relentless demands of her stardom. Despite the pressures and the constant scrutiny, their love affair flourished. They were a true power couple, their every move documented in the pages of fan magazines and gossip columns. However, the fairy tale wouldn't last. The same intense passion that drew them together would ultimately contribute to their downfall. Section 5. A love triangle. The shadow of Josef von Sternberg. No account of Dietrich and Gabin's love affair would be complete without mentioning the towering figure of Josef von Sternberg. The Austrian-American director, who had played a pivotal role in shaping Dietrich's career, cast a long shadow over their relationship. Von Sternberg, who had discovered Dietrich in Germany and brought her to Hollywood, had molded her into the enigmatic screen goddess she had become. Their professional relationship, which spanned several successful films, was deeply intertwined with a passionate, if tumultuous, personal connection. Gabin, with his inherent confidence and possessiveness, was said to have been deeply threatened by the lingering presence of von Sternberg in Dietrich's life. The director, for his part, made no secret of his disapproval of Gabin, whom he considered a distraction to Dietrich's career. This tangled web of love, jealousy, and professional ambition created a volatile dynamic that would eventually contribute to the unraveling of Dietrich and Gabin's romance. The love triangle became a source of constant tension, pushing them to the brink. Section 6 of the War Years, Exile and Resistance. As the flames of World War II engulfed Europe, Dietrich and Gabin's lives, like those of millions of others, were irrevocably altered. Dietrich, a vocal critic of the Nazi regime, had become a US citizen and threw herself into the war effort, entertaining troops and broadcasting anti-Nazi messages. Gabin, driven by his own sense of patriotism, joined the Free French naval forces. He served with distinction, earning the Croix de Guerre for his bravery. Their love story, once played out against the backdrop of glamorous Hollywood soirees, took on a new urgency and significance. Their separation during the war years tested their love in ways they could never have imagined. Letters filled with longing and anxiety became their lifeline, offering glimpses into their wartime experiences and reaffirming their commitment to each other. Their individual acts of defiance against fascism, Dietrich's unwavering support for the Allied cause, Gabin's courageous service, revealed a shared sense of purpose that transcended their romantic relationship. Section 7, Reunion and Heartbreak, a love rekindled, then extinguished. The end of World War II brought with it the promise of a new beginning for Dietrich and Gabin. Reunited after years of separation, their passion rekindled, briefly burning as brightly as it had before the war. They collaborated on one final film together, Martin Rumignac, in 1946. The film, a tale of love and betrayal, seemed to mirror the complexities of their own relationship. However, the magic that had once ignited the screen between them was noticeably absent. The war had changed them both. Dietrich, deeply affected by her experiences entertaining troops and witnessing the horrors of war firsthand, carried a newfound sense of gravity. Gabin, hardened by his wartime service, seemed to have lost some of his youthful exuberance. The reunion was short-lived. The old tensions resurfaced, fueled by their wartime experiences and their evolving personal priorities. The fairy tale, it seemed, had reached its inevitable conclusion. They parted ways, leaving behind a legacy of passion, heartbreak, and what-ifs. Section 8, The Legacy of a Love Affair, Echoes of Passion. The love affair of Marlene Dietrich and Jean Gabin may have ended, but its echoes reverberated through the halls of Hollywood history. Their romance, so public, so passionate, and ultimately so tragic, became the stuff of legend. They remained inextricably linked in the public imagination, their names forever mentioned in the same breath. The image of them together, she, the epitome of glamour, he, the embodiment of rugged masculinity, became an enduring symbol of Hollywood's golden age. Their affair, despite its tumultuous nature, had a profound impact on both their lives. It had challenged them, inspired them, and ultimately changed them in ways they could never have anticipated. The legacy of their love was evident in their work. Dietrich's performances took on a new depth and maturity, her portrayals of love and loss imbued with a raw honesty that resonated with audiences. Gabin, in turn, brought a newfound vulnerability to his roles, his portrayals of tough yet tender men imbued with a quiet intensity. Section 9, Conclusion, Forever Linked, Marlene Dietrich and Jean Gabin, two icons of the silver screen. Their love affair, a whirlwind of passion, jealousy, and heartbreak, played out against a backdrop of global conflict and personal turmoil. Their story reminds us that even the most glamorous lives are not without their complexities. It serves as a testament to the enduring power of love, even in the face of adversity, and the indelible mark it leaves on our lives. Though their paths eventually diverged, the memory of their love affair remained. It continued to captivate and intrigue, a testament to the enduring allure of a love story that captured the imagination of a generation. They left behind a legacy of iconic performances, their on-screen chemistry forever etched in the annals of cinematic history. But perhaps more importantly, they left behind a story of two souls who found solace, passion, and ultimately heartbreak in each other's arms. Section 10, Call to Action. Subscribe for more tales from the Golden Age. And there you have it, folks. Another captivating tale from Hollywood's Golden Age. If you enjoyed this glimpse into the passionate affair of Marlene Dietrich and Gabin, be sure to give this video a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more fascinating stories about the lives and loves of Hollywood's most iconic stars. And while you're at it, why not share this video with your friends? After all, everyone loves a good love story.